I'm running away from this pain.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is inspired by the one and only the Queen Bee, Miss Bonang Matheba. She posted a photo on Instagram of her makeup, and I know she does that makeup a lot because I follow her on Instagram, and I always see her wearing that gold smoky eye with the very dark outer edges, so I just recreated the look. So if you want to see, then please keep watching. So I'm going to start off by moisturizing my lips with the Maybelline Baby Lips. I did say I was going to change that up. I will. This video was pre-recorded. So next I'm going to go moisturize my face with the Pond's Even Skin Tone Anti-Spot Serum. I love this serum. It's so amazing. It makes your skin feel so smooth. And I love it. And now I'm going in with the Pond's Radiance Flawless Radiance Under Eye Cream. I'm just going to put a little bit on. I don't usually do this, but I felt a little extravagant since it is Bonang. So I just used a little bit under my eye. You don't need too much. Now I'm going to go do my foundation. I'm using a round top kabuki brush to spread the L'Oreal Infallible foundation. I am in the color 330 Hazelnut. And I'm just going to brush that all over my face, giving an even coverage. Now I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro concealers. One is in the shade Nude and the other is in the shade Fawn. And I'm just going to mix those two because Nude is quite light on my skin and Fawn is quite yellow. So mixing them together really gives a nice medium. And I just put that under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, underneath where I contour, as well as my cupid's bow, and underneath my eyebrows. Now I'm just spritzing some Smashbox primer water on my Real Technique sponge, and I'm just going to blend that all over and blend it out so that it's nice and seamless. Now I just switched to my beauty blender just to pick up any excess product that was left on my face. Now I'm taking this Yardley Absolute Transparent powder. It's a loose powder. I'm just going to use that to bake my under eyes and everywhere that I put the concealer. This gives a nice highlight. It brightens up a lot, and I just love this powder. It smells amazing, obviously. And yeah, it just gives a nice finish, creaseless finish. And I'm just cleaning up my contour by putting that powder right underneath where I would contour.
I'm running away from this pain. I'm trying to find
Now I'm just taking a powder brush. Any powder brush will do, and I'm going to dust. Well, I am dusting that powder away after you let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes, usually 5. And now I'm taking this Estee Lauder. It's a double-ended pencil. I'm not sure if they have it in South Africa. I got it in China. I'm just using the brown side. It comes in brown and black, and I'm just filling in my eyebrows. Now I'm combing over them with a spoolie to give them a nice natural finish. Now I'm taking this LA Girl Blush Collection Spice Palette, and I'm going to use that bronzer to contour my face. I do have a how to highlight and contour video. I will link it down below as well as on the screen so that you can check it out. So I'm just applying that to my cheekbones, my jawline, and I will also be contouring my nose. Now I'm moving on to the eyes. I'm just highlighting my brow bone with a matte white eyeshadow just to brighten it up a little, and then I'm going to use the 3 transition colors that I use in almost every video. I will change it up as well. I know it's getting annoying probably, well, it's annoying me, so I will go in with that light brown and then go to the second lightest brown and then go to the third, as I usually do in all my tutorials. It just gives such a nice transition, such nice vibrant color in your crease. The browns have like a pink undertone in them, which gives a nice transition color when you add all the darker colors. So that's why I use it so much. I just love those oranges and pinks that come through when you're done with your smoky eye. So I'm just taking those colors and putting them directly into my crease, as well as blending them upwards after I've placed them wherever I want them to be. So I'll place them in the crease, and then when I'm sure that the product is all in the crease, then I'll push it upwards. Now I'm taking this Meet Matte Nude palette by the Balm, and I'm going to take that deep, rich brown color, and I'm just going to put that into the crease, like below the transition colors, so that they still show, but I'm going to smoke it out quite high because the eye look that she has in the picture is pretty dramatic. So I will smoke it out and I will blend it out, but I will apply it to the intensity that I desire. You can just keep applying product. If you feel like you want to deepen it up and to soften it up, you can apply lighter color. Now I'm going to take this Nude Dude palette by the Balm, and I'm just going to use Friendly, which is really, really deep brown. It's darker than the one that I previously used, so I'm just really working in gradients. I'll start with the lightest and move to the darkest, just to get that nice flow of colors. And I'm just going to buff that in right where I put the other brown, just to deepen the outer corner as well as the crease. And you just want to blend it out using small circular motions as well as windshield wiper motions. This just helps to spread the product, and the circular motions helps to blend everything out and make it look flawless with no harsh edges. Now I'm going back into that palette that I used in the beginning, and I'm just taking the black and I'm applying it with a Real Techniques crease brush, just so that I can position it exactly where I want it to be, and then I will blend it out with my blending brush.
I'm trying to find a new way where the sun's shining down on my face. I'm running away. You're in a toxic relationship.
Now I'm going back into that Meet Matte Nude palette. I'm just taking that same brown that I used in my crease, and I'm just going to run that along my lower lash line, just to smoke out the bottom lash line. I'm going to do the same thing I did at the top, and I'm going to take Friendly again, smoke it out, and then after Friendly I'm going to take the black again and smoke it out some more. Really going for a really smoky eye makeup look. Now I'm going into this LA Girl Nudes palette, and I'm going to use the gold in the eyeshadow palette. It is the only gold in the palette, I think. I'm pretty sure it's the only gold. And the gold that she has in the picture is a very cold, pearly gold. So I try to get as close to that color as I could, because I did not know which products she used, but it's all about reinventing the look, so you can improvise and come up with new ideas, new products. So you can change it up to your preference. Make it more dramatic, make it more cat's eye, affected eye, made it more round, and you can really play with it. It's makeup. Now I'm going to take this Essence Metal Glam highlighter. This is in the shade Gold Digger. It's a really, really cold pearl almost gold. And I'm just gonna go over that LA Girl eyeshadow just to make it a little more pigmented and a little more metallic and brighter. I'm gonna use that same highlighter and I'm gonna highlight my inner corners, my inner tear ducts, just to give a nice bright inner corner. Now I'm taking this Maybelline Define a Line eyeliner, my favorite black eyeliner. It is so black. It is in the color Ebony, and I'm just going to tightline as well as line my waterline with it, just to give a nice, sexy, sultry look. And then I'm taking that crease brush and I'm just blending it out and smoking it out on the lower lash line. You can apply more or less depending on the intensity that you're going for. I'm just going to bring it up as well into the upper eyelid. Now I'm taking the Ingot gel eyeliner. This is in the number 77, which is just black. I'm going to wing out my eyeliner. If you want to see how I do winged eyeliner, you can check out my Ariana Grande makeup tutorial. That makeup look that I did mainly focuses on the wing, so I didn't fast forward or anything through it, so you can see my entire process from start to finish on how I do my winged eyeliner. I will link it in the description bar if you are interested. Now I'm going to apply these lashes. These are the Eyesore Volume lashes. These are in the number, well, in the style 107. I'm just going to apply these. These are very nice. They wisp out on the ends, so they're not too dramatic, and they look like the ones she was wearing in the picture. Now I applied the sleek lipstick. It's in the color Raisin, and then the Alexia liquid lipstick in the number 20, and I just blended them together, and that's how I got that lip color that I used. And then I took the Naughty Girl Essence blush in the color Anchors Away, and now I'm just showing you how similar the Essence highlight in Gold Digger is to the Balm's Mary Luminizer. They are very similar, so you can really find substitutions that are affordable in the country if you can't get your hands on these ones. But if you are looking for them, I will leave a link to someone's Instagram, and they sell these American products. And now I'm just gonna give my lower lashes a thick coat of mascara. This is the Essence Princess Lash Mascara, and now I'm just spritzing my face with Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, and that is the finished look. I really hope you guys liked it. If you have any suggestions for any other makeup tutorials, please leave it in the comment section down below. I do have some exciting things coming up, so I really hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Bye!